Hey guys, Mr. Loupos here. Hope you're doing well. Trying to figure this out. What we're gonna do for math, MBF 3C 104. That's us. Third period. Remember we used to meet after lunch? Good old days, right? Anyway, we're back at it right now, and we're gonna start with the trig unit. Okay, so we're gonna use this site, Brightspace here, and we're gonna use this to learn about trigonometry. I know you guys have been missing that big time. You're looking around your house going, wow, I wish I knew what the angle was over there. Hey, what was that bald Greek guy's name again? Not Loupos, Pythagoras. You were thinking of Pythagoras or me, either way. Anyway, hope everyone's doing well. I can picture all your smiling faces staring at your phones while I'm trying to teach you in a normal day, but we'll do things a little bit different now. And it's all going to be in this thing called Brightspace. Okay, so this is the site we're using. I've chosen to use this instead of Google Classroom. I think it's a little more organized and it should do a better job. So what we're going to do with Trig, I'll show you what the plans are. You're going to click on this guy right here and you'll get the copy of Note. So this was the package that I would have handed out to you guys normally. And we're going to work our way through this slowly. Okay, so it starts off with SOHCAHTOA and all that fun stuff. And then we go to sine law, cosine law, and that. Each part here has the note filled in for you. And then after that, there's questions here. Okay, so the plan will be the following. This is kind of the rough outline. We're supposed to be going at about roughly half the speed we were going at before. That's we've been given about 8 minutes a day, not including weekends. So that's about half a class. So what we will do is each day kind of do either the note or the questions, one or the other type thing. Okay. So I'm gonna get you guys to start off on Monday by taking a look at the prerequisite skills. So let me go back to this thing real quick. And look at this here, and then there's the prerequisite skills are right at the, where's it? Right here. So give these a go, okay? And then at some point between now and tomorrow, the next day, sorry, not tomorrow, but the 7th, I will we'll have a little meeting, okay? I'll get into that later, and I will go over how to do these questions. You can come to the meeting if you want. If not, don't worry about it. And what we'll do is go over the note or go over the questions, and if you don't make it, I'm going to tape it, and then I'm going to post the link to the tape to the video right here to the side here. Okay, so beside prerequisite skills would be the video for this. Beside this guy would be the video for that, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. At some point, I think what I'm going to do is instead of a test, we're going to have a quiz of some sort on next Thursday. Okay, on SOHCAHTOA, and then another quiz on sine law, cosine law after that. So we'll have a meeting. I'll post the time of the meeting here on announcements at some point between now and the end of the end of the weekend. So I'm thinking sometime Monday morning will be our first meeting, and we'll try to figure out when a good time for meetings are. I know you have other classes, so we'll have to work that out. Now, how do you get to the meeting? If you don't know, what you're going to do is you're going to click on this guy up here called Virtual Classroom, and when you click on that, it'll send you over here somewhere, and it'll send you to something that looks like this, okay, and then it'll be active meeting, and you'll hit here to launch meeting, okay, and then you'll join me. You can't get in there now because there's no meeting set up, but that's where it will be. Again, if you miss it, I'll tape it. I'll tape it. If you want to meet at a different time, that's how we'll talk to each other. That's how we'll communicate. Okay, so you can do that. It's really neat on your phone. If you just go to this website again, our class website or the tvdsb.elearningontario.ca. If you do that, put that on your phone, like in Safari or in Google, and then look it up. And then get in there and then log in with the same way you got in earlier. You'll see a pretty nice setup. Actually, it's set up kind of nicely on the phone. And then what you'll do is click on Virtual Classroom there. And what we can do is figure out a time to meet, or I might have a drop-in session where you can just drop in, and then you can come there and you can talk and ask questions, and then I can take your questions. And I can show you answers. I can write on this little whiteboard they have, or we can just discuss them. Okay, so that's kind of the plan. Other things to know about Brightspace. I'm going across the top here. This is called the nav bar. If you get stuck, come back here. The class list, that's where everyone is, whatever, your classmates. Assignments, we're probably going to get you, I'm going to get you, the way we'll do a quiz is I'm pretty sure there's one of two ways we're going to go. One, it's going to be a quiz, which you'll find here under quizzes. And that'll be like a multiple choice type quiz where it'll be like an online quiz. But I'm thinking to go with more assignments. An assignment will be, I will just post a couple questions you can work on them on a piece of paper, take a picture of the answers, and then download them to the Dropbox. Okay, so I don't have any assignments set up here, but if I did, I might have had a practice. No, there's some fake ones here, so these aren't real. But what would happen is you would go here, click on this, and then input you would upload your photo. The cool thing about doing it that way is I can actually write on your photo and write all over your work and then give it back to you. Okay, so the other thing I'm going to do is if you ever have work that you want checked, you can submit it that way with the photo. I can correct it and then I can send it back to you. I can also add an audio clip. So I'll open a homework folder soon, and we'll use that. Okay. And then if you're ever confused, you can just send me an email. So up here is the email tab. You can use this email, or you can use the old email that you've been using in the past, the Gmail. And that's about it. Virtual classroom. There's help here. The grades. I don't know if I'm going to make this active or not. So you can just get away from that. Don't worry about that. There's no exam in this course. We've been told that, but I am going to assess you. We're going to get you a real mark of some sort. Okay. We're going to try to do as much of the stuff as we normally would do, and that's going to be through quizzes and that sort of thing. So let me see what else is there. No, that's not for you guys. So virtual classroom. That's how we meet. Okay. There's also a pager function here. Okay. So that's that. Okay, and another thing is this, guys. If you ever see this guy with a little red thing here, click on it because it means you got an update, an alert, and there's something kind of half important that's going on. Besides that, don't hit this X button. Don't do that. Don't dismiss anything because it actually is a bit of a pain. And then our chat, our group chat, our class chat will be here on the activity feed. So I'm going to start off by saying, watch this. When you get, hello, everyone. Post a greeting when you get here. Please? Should I put please? Overkill. Okay. And then I'm going to post. Okay. And then you post yours too. Okay. So that'll be there when you get there. That's me. That looks just okay. Okay. Anyway, guys, I hope to see you and stay safe. Okay, guys. And that's it. If you have any questions or any recommendations or any thoughts at all, send me an email. Okay. Take care. Bye.